On August 12, I emailed Nancy, "Dear Nancy, there's a post on ESMB with an email from you about a group you're in touch with that helps people for free with a lawyer and social services if they need it, and that XSO people would meet their criteria. I'm XSO, as you know, and I've been victimized by Scientologists for many years and am in need of help to stand up to them and especially need a lawyer in the U.S. There's no statute of limitations problem because the injustices I want to deal with are ongoing. Please put me in touch with this group as soon as possible. I'll also call you in a bit so we can discuss this group and you can provide contact info." I've addressed the XSO issue and really talked about statute of limitations earlier. She answered within an hour. Help needed. "Gerry, I know you've been through the mill, but these lawyers do cut legal off at 5 years after the incident, unless, like you say, you filed within the time period." I didn't say anything about filing within time period, but rather that the statute of limitations doesn't apply because what Scientology is doing, all of their efforts over many years to deprive me of my basic human rights are ongoing. There has been no cessation, there's no stop, there's just a continuation, and there are different incidents that happen within that continuing crime, but nevertheless the statute of limitations isn't applicable. She continues, "But even if you do not get a lawyer, you may qualify for social services, medical, dental, therapy, whatever. Call me, sooner the better, and I will go over your initial clearance questions and then give you the number." So I was definitely again intrigued by this, and Nancy sent me within a few minutes of that another email in which she included her phone number, but it lacked a digit, and so I didn't call it right away, and I kind of didn't want to bug her about it because I already had another phone number for her. And I have thought a lot about our call subsequently because it has led to what, for me anyway, and I think it should be for a lot of people, a fairly serious event, something to be looked into, something to be exposed. I called Nancy on August 13th, and I called the number that I already had for her because of the omitted digit in what she had sent to me. The beginning of our phone call concerned her phone numbers and explaining to me what that was about, which was precipitated by the omission of this one digit. I began by asking her, and I think it was logical that I did. I have a basic security right to information like that in a situation like this that's right there in California's headquarters. And I asked her about who had referred her to the group that is providing these services. And she said that it was a woman in the State Department. That was interesting to me because the State Department over the last several years has taken the position of supporting Scientology around the world and actually promoting them and specifically criticizing countries that stand up to Scientology and its abuses of people exactly like me. I have in the past communicated to people within the State Department, those who particularly are involved in the religious liberty question and promoting religious liberty around the world. But I could also see where the State Department could become involved in taking care of victims that are being created right there within their own country. So it was of some interest to me, and I have a particular relationship with the State Department, but I could understand that the State Department could have been involved and could have referred Nancy to this group, which she still hadn't told me about.